Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we are continuing with the MX-5. So from the back it's looking pretty good. From the front, as I said in the last episode, it's looking a little bit like a RX-7, but that's fine. And in today's episode we're just going to finish up some little details on the car. Maybe get these backlights looking more like MX-5 rear lights, get the lights put in here, and then we should be good. So because we've got the images loaded up, which I said I was going to delete, but we can just reference these circles. So if we go here, find wherever the lights are, it's about there. Okay. Then this is a little circle. We're in object mode. We don't want to be in object mode. We want to be in edit mode. So Shift A to add new mesh, then click R. Y90 or X90, sorry, to rotate it on the X-axis 90 degrees. And then you're just going to want to right click. It's going to reset the rotation, but just change the vertices to 16 to get it matching with the kind of look of the whole car, and just rotate it on the X again. Like that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so rotate it on the X-axis 90 degrees. It's going to give you this. Now you're going to want to turn clipping off, or else it's going to merge them like that. So if you just undo, turn clipping off down in your modifier area. And then what I like to do for this is I like to bring this on so I can see the mesh properly. And then if we just go like that, should be okay. Maybe we could bring these faces up a little bit. Maybe these edges, just to kind of even it out a little bit, just a little bit like that. Then if you click L, it's just going to select this whole cylinder here. Just bring it as close as you want. And go like this, select these edges, select these, and just bring it in ever so slightly with each movement by using these arrows. Control to like find the shortest path. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be close enough that you're going to be able to tell what it is. And then here, just about there. So that's looking good. Then if we click Control 1, sorry, to get to the back, click this. Okay, so we can see we've got a bigger circle, and it kind of just molds into it a little bit, but just to sort of replicate that, make sure you've got it hovered over there. Shift D, bring it along the X-axis again, bring it in. Need to mute Discord again. Mute. There we go. And scale it up. Nice. And then L to select. Move it in just a little bit. This is just trying to get that little shape of the lights here. They probably should be a bit closer together, but for what we need them for, that's looking alright. That's looking good. Good. And then if we click here, for the pop-ups, a circle on the MX-5, as with most cars. So then you're just going to want to do the same thing. Make sure clipping is off, rotate along the X-axis 90 degrees, scale it down with S, bring it in like this, down, along, and click front, click 1 to get the front view. Scale it up a little bit, like that. Pardon me. That's looking pretty good too. So you're just going to want to bring it in. See, that's looking like an MX-5 now. Those lights have kind of made it look good. Oh, that's interesting. It's looking... That's better. Okay, so then what I like to do, or what most people probably do, is put a loop cut in until you see it appear here, so just about there. And then you can just grab these, Control Shift click, or is it, no, it's Shift Alt click, and then it'll loop that whole bit, and click here, delete the faces, and then you've got your little lights looking like a happy little MX-5. Alright, grab this edge just to bring it up a little bit, like that. Then we'll probably click scale it up a touch. Hopefully that's not poking out. No, we are good. Alright, so now we are pretty much ready to start the interior. Bam, bam. You can see we got this little edge here, which is fine. If we go 7, then we can see the top view. Okay, so the back needs to be rounded, and so does the front. It's pretty easy to do that. Just come here, grab all of this edge, sorry, and then come, Control Z, Shift to keep it, Control to find the shortest edge, and then just bring it in. Probably should select these light edges too, so you can bring them in. Alright, rounded it is. And just, do this, Control B to bevel it a little bit. Nice, okay. Front needs to be brought in as well, that's easy enough to do too. So you're going to want to bring these in first, just by doing that, keep that space there, so bring them in, and then bring these in, rounding it off here, and then bring these in, or not, that's fine. Yeah, okay, that's, sorry I just hit the mic, that's rounded enough, I would say. It does look a bit blocky, but hope this isn't getting too bored of an excuse, but it's low poly, so the main thing is you can tell what car it is. Right, now let's move on to the interior, which we're going to need. So we can see it starts and ends exactly where these faces are. Hopefully that's just above, okay. Now we bring it back and go boom. And then you will notice that there is a face in the middle, and just click that, delete faces, and it's gonna delete it just like that. So we've got a little convertible looking thing here. I would say it's doing pretty well. It's looking like an MX-5 at least. And then most convertibles just have that a little bit of an angle, don't they? Now we want to get this soft top bit looking as it should. Bring that here, bring your vertex mode, that's probably going to be at the bottom, that's the one on the top, and then just round this off with these vertices here. There you have it. This bit's really simple. Just do this, extrude along the Z axis a little bit, and then grab the outer edges here. Pretty simple this. Bevel them. You can put more loop cuts in if you want it to be more rounded, but for me, one loop cut should be good. And then there you have it. There's your little soft top, rolly uppy bit, whatever you want to call it. Top, just cabriolet top, isn't it? Okay, now we're going to need the dashboard to be a little bit detailed, and the blueprints can't show us that, so let's look at the NA MX-5 interior, just to get a basic idea. Alright, let's see, this is a good shot. Come on, okay. So we got 2 vents, I'm gonna get a bunch of YouTube notifications, aren't I? 2 vents, a little bit of a bump. Yeah, we can do that. So, blender. In fact, this might give us... Yeah, it kinda does. So let's get a loop cut going along that axis. Don't know what it's called. Hopefully that's the top, which I think it is. No, it's not. So let's just extrude this up. Pardon me, to be the central, like, I don't know what it's called. Central transmission tunnel or drivetrain tunnel or whatever, since it's rear-wheel drive. Let's maybe bring these in a little bit, get clipping on. Then that's your little transmission tunnel, whatever. Oh no. We can bring these up as well if you really want to. Just to give some... No, we can't, because that looks terrible. Alright, let's get back looking at... Oh, sorry. Looking at the interior, it kind of comes out a bit. So, an easy way to do that. Grab your edge select, grab this edge. Then you can put a loop cut in if you want it to start from a certain point. So, like that. Then it's going up. Then you see here, you're going to find a vertex, since it's where an edge ends. Just bring that out a little bit. And then we're going to extrude this bit. Just a little bit. That should be fine. Then we want this bottom edge to sort of come out like that. Then you want this vertex to come in like that. Then we could also probably just grab this edge, bring it out like so. That's actually looking alright for a center console. I don't normally do very detailed interiors for my cars, but this one, it's a convertible, so you want something in there, don't you? And then, if I remember correctly, I had the 2 vents, radio, stuff like that. I would do boolean cuts, but at this stage, we're going to be wanting to mirror some things, so yeah, we're just going to, for the vents, we're just going to have them cut out of like a cylinder. Shift A to add new geometry, not an icosphere. Shift A, oh, and then you see this little 3D cursor, wherever you put that is just going to be wherever the new mesh goes. Turn your clipping off, obviously, rotate along the x-axis by 90, S to scale, into where the vents are on the car. Okay, they got some buttons in the middle, so we can move them along a little bit, about there. Move them in a little bit. And rotate them. Because they're vents, it doesn't really matter, they're going to be rotated. Alrighty, grab this face, top face, here, I to inset, extrude them in a little bit, I to inset again, and just bring that out, like so. There's your vents, they look actually alright, not the worst thing. If you want to get a little bit more detailed, maybe have some, like, don't know what they're called, but you can just go like that and extrude them in, and then there's your little fan blades or whatever. Get these ones as well if you so wish, just to give it some depth. Maybe move them in a little bit. Okay, no, you leave them. Now this inside face in, and just to get some depth going out here. Alright, they don't really look like MX-5 vents, but they'll do. Maybe we can scale them up a little bit. Alright, nice. Right, what else have we got? So we got the gear stick, we got a little bit of an armrest, we'll get that put in now. Loop cut, Control R here. Grab this face, E to extrude upwards. Little bit back, it looked like it was angled, and then we're just gonna bevel this edge like so. Bevel it like that. There's your armrest. Okay, the gear lever is, we don't want that mirrored, so we can just leave that for now, because even though it's in the center, so we could actually do it. Okay, to make the gear lever, it looked like it was about here. About there, yeah. Close enough. Indent. You've already learned this before. Grab this. Hold on. Control R to just put a face in here. Roundabout. Grab this face here. Inset along a little bit. This is going to be like the bit where the gear lever sits. Then just delete this face. Delete face. Then bring this face. You need to clip it on so it doesn't overlap into each other, even though it seems to be it already is. That's fine. We can just make it a little bit smaller. Bring that down. Delete this face. Grab these edges here. Control B to bevel them, like so. Alright. That's looking like a gear lever bit where it would go. Alrighty. Get your 3D cursor, plonk it right there in the middle. Just scale that down, it's on the right axis. We're not going to be playing too much with the gear lever, so it shouldn't really matter what happens to it. Just put it there, roundabout, so it just kind of works. Extrude up, extrude, scale, bring that up, extrude, extrude, scale, or you can inset it in if you want, like that. There's your gear lever. It looks good in my opinion. If you also want, you can just grab it, move it up, ring select these with Shift Alt Select, and then you can Alt E, extrude faces along normals. Okay, that's not what we want to be doing. Oh no, you can just, didn't mean that. Just scale it, and it'll make it look like it's put into the car or whatever. L to select it all. There you go, there's your gear stick. Manual, of course. Then we got these like little adjustment heater things. Two little buttons, really easy to make. If you really want to, you can just L to select the flat one. Sorry, so you want this. No, actually, we'll not select them because I have a feeling it might not go too well. 3D cursor in the center, Shift A to add a cylinder turn clipping on, rotate to X axis by 90, S to scale it down. There's your button, Shift DZ, there. Okay, maybe we can rotate them a little bit to make them look a bit more part of the car or whatever. Rotate it a little bit, move it in. There you go. You're gonna inset them a little bit to give them, I meant you have to inset the faces at the top. Inset and move them out just to give them a little bit of 3D-ness. There's your little buttons. And then, so, grab your 3D cursor. We've got two of the same kind of things here. So, grab a cube, clip in, scale them down. You want clipping on for this. It just makes it a load easier. Grab this face, move it along. They go to about the edge of the vents. Grab this edge here. In. This is another way you can do it. Grab this face, bring indent in a little bit. Grab this face, delete faces. grab this edge, bring that to the center there, grab this face, extrude it in, delete that face, and then L to select all, Shift D Z, and just bring that out, like so. Since I'm pretty sure there's two of them. Yeah, but this bottom one's bigger. So to do that, just grab this and bring that down to about how big it is. I don't know, about there, looks good. Then there's a whole bunch of buttons, but I'll just do them off camera. It's basically the same as just this and this. Alright, this is going to be a slightly longer episode because it's the interior doing all the little details. Okay. Okay, that's actually straight, it's not angled at all. So we can just bring that in, like so. Okay, it's just moving the whole thing. It's fine, it kind of gives it some texture. Oh, we can move that. We can move it in. Nice. YouTube. Yep, that's fine by me. Okay, so we got this dashboard, it kind of runs along. Get a loop cut in there, why don't we? Face along, not to there, extrude it out a little bit, that should be fine. Then just bevel these top edges to about there. Is that deep enough? Nah, it could be a bit deeper, I suppose. So to do that, just grab these bottom faces here. I don't know what is it doing. Okay. For some reason it was doing something a bit funny there. Bring it down a little bit. Maybe out a touch. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, but don't do it by the faces. Please do it by these edges. I don't know what I was doing. There you go, because then you don't move this quote-unquote firewall. Control B to bevel these edges a touch. Okay, then you'll notice that each side has these vents on it again, so Shift D along the X-axis to about there, which is where they are on the, not Discord, on the MX-5. Now we've got the gauge cluster. For this, I'm probably going to add another mesh, and I think we can apply the mirror modifier, which has to be done in object mode, because this is all going to be working on the left hand side, even though I'm English, which we do stuff on the right hand side, but it's fine. So grab this, grab your cube, scale it all the way down to loop to where it would be. And you don't want it sticking out this window, because those windows are going to get textured to be clear. So bring that along a little touch. What is it? Start and end. Now about there. That's a pretty good estimation. Come on. Nice. There we go. Bring that in. We can grab this edge, bevel it, and then we can grab. Probably should have beveled these edges first, maybe. Yeah, we should have. Bevel them edges first. It's not going to do anything. If you can just undo. Control B. Maybe add a couple more loop cuts because it's a bit more rounded, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite rounded. Alrighty. Then Control to get you all the way to this side. Round that off. Maybe get some more loop cuts actually. There we go. That's looking like a gauge cluster. Does it angle? Yes. No, it kind of just doesn't angle, does it? But for the sake of this video, we're angling it in. because then it kind of looks like a gauge cluster, which is what we want, isn't it? K, literally K, you need to click K for what I'm about to do. K to knife cut, which just creates new geometry. It starts about in line with the bottom of the vents, which is impossible. So, just escape, undo that, bring that in. Have we got it too high up? We might have it too high up. Let's just move. Okay. Move it down. Oh, yep, don't have that selected. Have your stupid gauge cluster selected. And then make this edge here. I know I moved it out, but just hold on. Move it down. Yes. This is looking good. Okay, bring this. Man, I might bevel it actually. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Nice. Grab this. Do this, which is inset, and do this, which is extruding. And then watch this. You can bevel it, and it'll give it a nice beveled. Okay, I don't know if it's. I think it's beveling the right way. It might be. We're about to find out. It beveled nothing. Okay, we'll just leave that. Don't need it beveled. We could bevel. No, it's got enough bevels. So there's your gauge cluster. Then your steering wheel. Where's that come from? Okay. Why are they all aftermarket? Why can't people just keep stock? Gonna take forever to load. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a little bit of a cube, isn't it? Cube. A little bit of a cube. Alright. Then we can just extrude. Okay, buddy. Alright. Bring that down. Does that make him some funky geometry? No. I am terrified. I don't like that. Let's just get a nice little loop cut going. Not there. Why did it do it there? Along here. Bam, 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 bam. Extrude. Look at this. We've got the thing. I don't know what it's called. Wheel something. Wheel adjustment panel. Yep. Control B to bevel. It looks fine. Kind of. Not really. Let's just move these edges. Faces. Things. In. How we're gonna do that? Deselect these edges because you gotta do them just on one side. I have a huge brain and I already knew that. Then we can do this side, yes. Okay, that's looking fine. Now it's time for the wheel. So do this cylinder again. Rotate on the x-axis by 90 degrees. Scale it down to about wheel size. That is a chunky wheel. Let's just move this to here. Grab this face. Bring that in a little bit. L. And then that is still a pretty big wheel. But I'm pretty sure it's a chunky wheel on the MX-5 anyway. Yes, about there. And angle it because we're driving a Volkswagen. We're not actually, but just angle it because it looks cooler. And still, we need to move it out a little bit. There we go. Yes. Right. Shift Alt to loop select that, or you can just select the face if you want. Make that beveled. Yum. I think it's too big. It looks... Nope, that looks fine. My chair is so squeaky. Grab this. Do something with it. Oh, that's an ugly wheel. Nah, we're not doing that. Don't click that face. Click somewhere else. Click K. Go from this to this. Click enter. we'll just make that wheel. I've decided that's what I want to do. Or just inset it. No, delete the face. And then Control R something to do with something. Control and then K, think it was here. 2. Oh yes. Oh, that's not gone right. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna get it one day. Right, K, this corner. 2. Oh yeah. Then we can select this face, inset it some amount, and delete it. Yes. That's worked, I think. Has it? I don't know. Guess what? It's not worked. Yay. Wait, is there already a... I'm gonna delete that. Yes. Delete face. And then I'm not gonna delete them because there's a pretty neat trick that I'm about to show you. Not that. It's not that. It's let's just undo all of that with that wheel because it didn't work. Let's just have an epic gamer wheel. Right, let's do this. Alright, you're watching. Watch this. The back needs to be gone too. It's fine. Alrighty, let's delete these because of grippiness. Yep, there we go. This is gonna be a wheel, okay? Look at that steering wheel. It looks terrible. Why do my wheels look awful? No, we need to keep them. But we can get rid of these. And then it's gonna look like a cool wheel. Yeah, it's gonna look like a steering wheel. Okay. Right. So, now we're gonna do some tricky. Okay. It's gonna be tricky. So we're gonna move this out. And then watch this. We're gonna grab these faces all of these faces here. I didn't select this face. Extrude them out. Boom. Needs to be more out. Extrude them out to about. No, I'm really good at this. Sure, that looks fine, right? So now we can do pro gamer maneuvers. Face. Create a face by clicking F. Watch this. And you're just gonna want to do this wherever you feel suit, you know? You can do it here. This will create a triangle. But it'll still do what you want. Yep. That's right, you know what? We can extrude these edges. Extrude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's not gone too well. Oh. Oh. And then you know what we can do? Click vertices. Grab this. No. Grab it. And then I will. Does it just not know that that's a vertex that exists? Come on. Come on. Okay, fine. Fine. If you're just not showing. Yeah, look. Oh. Big brain. No, not face. Sorry, what's it? Alt M at last, and then it'll merge that. Wow. And then Alt M at last. Oh. Yes, it's going good. So now you're just gonna want to move these out to about where they were supposed to be. English, please. Thank you. Yep, that's fine. Now, just grab your faces and then look at this artwork. This has become less of a tutorial and more of a muck around. It's fine. You get the general gist of things. I doubt anyone's actually following along with them anyway. Alright, now let's go bam bam, but not like that. Bam bam boom 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 boom. Okay, E to extrude, and then do something with them. Woohoo! Alright. So you're gonna wanna grab this vertex, then grab this, Alt M, at last, booyah. Grab this, Alt M, you can just click L and it'll merge it at last. I am a blender god. Grab this one, Alt M, L, and then, oh boy. He's all the way down there. You okay down there? Alt M L. Oh. Oh. Ooh. It's looking good. It's looking like a Momo racing wheel. Yeah, it is. It's fine. Yep, that's fine. No, it's not at all. You want to at least look in my... What's it look like from... It's fine, we can just... Yep. We can just... Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Grab this, grab that. Yeah, we're just gonna have to fill them faces in on the front as well. This is a really long episode and I don't like it. Maybe it's fine. Look at this, right? Bam to bam. Okay, you're gonna love this. Bam to bam. Look, we're creating more faces, which is not good, but it's fine. Face, not there, that would create a very awkward face. To there. I mean, at least it's going to be even and we can have a nice looking thing. Here to here, no. There we go, here to here to here. And then, right. So you see this? What you can do is you can do this. Alt, and it's going to select that, and you just click face. And then look at that. You've got a lovely little steering wheel. That you're going to want to not do that. You're going to want to do this. Then you control bevel, and look at that. You've got a horn. Wow. I know you're impressed by my amazing teaching skills. Okay. By my amazing teaching skills. It's fine. Most people are. There we go. We can scale that up a little bit. Yep. Bring it out maybe. And then you see this face. You're just gonna wanna bam extrude it into there. There's your steering column. That's what it's called. And then just move it down. Oh yeah, that's looking like a wheel. Now you see with these, if you want some more like just amazing looking things, I to inset, boom. I don't think you've seen anything quite like it. That is actually looking pretty good. All jokes aside, that's looking pretty good. I like it. Alright, so for the seats, yeah. There we go, that's the seat. Oh, you got pranked. Seats are pretty easy. Made them in my Lauda. I don't actually own a Lauda. And I wish I did. I like Laudas, they're cool. Please don't be going through the floor. Okay. So grab this face, bring it along. Grab this face, bring it along. Grab that. It's not in the center, but we can fix that. Maybe that's a bit too big. Just bring that there. Okay. Then we just bam, bam. Grab this face up. As you see, chat jokes. Might want to just bring this up a little bit, because he needs comfort. Don't know who he or she is, but they need comfort. So you're just going to want to create a couple loop cuts, like this, and then grab these. This is going to give an extra little bit of comfort. No, that's not. Just select these bits, bring them in. Select these bits, bring them down. See, it's quite a sharp seat right now. Not many people like to sit on sharp seats. So we're just gonna bevel the edges. Here. Here. Yeah, like that. That works, sure. Now you can bevel these edges like this. See, that's working. That's looking fine. How's it looking? It's looking terrible. So to fix that, just grab this vertex right here. Right there. This vertex, I think that's the wrong vertex. It is the wrong vertex. And just grab these as well, just for good luck. Then just bring them back. Bring them back. And then there you've got a comfy looking seat. I would not like to sit in that. I mean, I would love to. Grab these, which is probably what we should have done with that front bit, but you know what? The past is the past. When you've done something, just roll with it. Make sure they're not doing anything they shouldn't be doing. Alright, grab here. Okay, that's the wrong bit. Grab here. Not there. Grab there. Watch this. Oh yeah. That is comfort. I should be designing for like... who makes seats? I don't know who makes seats these days. They've all changed. I have no idea what I'm talking about, as you can tell. Right, watch this. I'm making a nice, comfortable seat. Look at that. Oh yeah, that looks terrible. I don't like that. We're just gonna bring that down. As you see, grab it like with L. Move it along till it's about in line with the steering wheel. I moved it even further off, like that. Shift D X, like that. Click 7. It's about in the same bit. Nice. The MX-5 is looking good. It's looking like an MX-5 interior, I think. Because we've got a manual. That's a really big distance. Nice. It's fine. It's gonna have long legs, aren't you? And then we're just gonna create some basic pedals. I got some in front of me. Easy. So, cylinder. Scale that down to about there. This is going to be the bit that your feet press on. Do that. Okay, now grab this little movement guy. Extrude. Right. Now this is where it gets a bit tricky. You know, you need to add another bit of mesh. Okay, Shift A. Add a cube. Cube. Then do this. And then grab no, make sure you don't have the 3D cursor selected. Grab this. And there's your pedal. I'm only joking. Please don't hurt me. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. Ooh. Yeah, it's looking like a pedal. It's looking like a bit of a deformed pedal. Not gonna lie. But it's capturing what a pedal should be. You know, I understand brake pedals, accelerator pedals are all different. So, yeah, this is the accelerator pedal I have decided because it looks like one. And then you move this up and then down again, and actually move it this way. Like, oh, that's looking good. And then for the pedal, just inset it a little bit, you know, just how a pedal is. L, L, right? Shift D, X. Shift D, X. There's your pedals. They're a bit off, but it's fine. It's a race car. Yep. No, not happy with that. There we go. Yeah, that's how it should be. The pedals are all the same size, and you're gonna have to have some pretty long legs to get to them. Maybe just move these seats forwards a little bit. There you go, there's your interior to your MX-5. Texturing will be coming soon, so we're going to be able to tell that it's the interior. And I forgot the handbrake. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You know how to model it. I'll do some little details for next video. And yeah, I'll just see you all next time. This has been 46 minutes. Oh my god. Please subscribe to save my recording software. Thanks. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.